Hello. Hey, my name is Ned Boynton, and I'm going to share with you my approach to playing the guitar. It's an alternative approach, and that alternative approach starts with tuning. So why don't we go ahead and tune? My low string is a D, whole step below a regularly tuned guitar is E. So let's listen to that. Now, the tuning scheme is very simple. Each successive string is a fourth away. So that's a D, the next one's a G. What's a fourth away from G? Right, C. Next one's F, right? Ah, that's right, the next one's B flat. And finally, the high string is E flat. Sounds like that. Okay. Now, where does this come from? Well, I used to play the bajo sexto, which is a plectrum instrument in a Tex-Mex band. And I took the high four strings of the Tex-Mex plectrum instrument, the bajo sexto, and made them the bottom four strings of my guitar and just continued the tuning logic all the way across. So, there's the tuning. Let's learn a chord. And from that, we can learn a scale and an arpeggio, and we can kind of see how these things work. Okay, here's our chord we're going to learn today, C. Fantastic. Okay, now you can play that chord, this chord shape, on a regularly tuned guitar, and it sounds the same, exactly the same. The notes are C, which is fifth fret of the fifth string, or the G string, and then next string over is an E, and then finally C, an octave. A couple points about that. Number one, it's the chord is using three strings and three notes with no fifth. There's a C with its octave and a third in the middle. I learned that chord playing the bajo sexto. I've seen bass players use it. I've seen a lot of different plectrum instruments use similar chord structures. Fifths are usually heard as an overtone. And in this case, we're actually not expressing it, but it's there. Now, what's the advantage of this tuning? Well, it's symmetric tuning. There's every interval relationship between strings is a fourth. Therefore, you can go around the cycle very easily without changing your actual finger structure or the grid structure to achieve the major sound. So what I mean by that is this. You can watch C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat or F sharp, B, E, A, D, G, C. Now because it was three strings and because I have symmetric tuning, I was able to go through the cycle very easily in a very small amount of distance on this guitar. So that's certainly helpful in terms of building freedom and the ability to hear and play chords chromatically, say for example in a jazz tune or maybe a more complex rock tune or something. Now, if it's a chord, it's a scale. And if it's a scale, it's an arpeggio. Right? So let's play the arpeggios through the cycle and see what that's like. So, right, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, B, and finally we're home. Okay, that's the first lesson.